Hello everybody, this is Namgi Park from Korea. From this lecture, I want to share my experience in the Zoom class and also how to do the blended learning. Actually it's a hybrid instruction, right, in my point of view. And also I will tell you briefly about Korean situation. Okay, then let me go. I have just 7 minutes. Here I want to begin with this new things. Let me show you. Here, okay. Let's go. Maybe you will hear like you sounds familiar to you, right? You know what this movie is? It's Iron Man. It's an Iron Man movie, signal music, and then you will think, why do you use that one, right? It's a little strange. So I want to tell you first about that one. Here, I show you this Iron Man here. The reason is, during this Zoom class, what I found was I should be an Iron Man, and I can be an Iron Man too. You know, Iron Man, if it has Iron Man suit, then like me, any normal people can be a Superman, can fly, can have strong power, and can be connected to the whole world. So the Zoom class, I mean the online class has many limitations, but also it has many strengths. One of that is, for example, while I'm teaching, I can invite anybody to my classroom. So when I teach about the democracy and the role of the Congress, then I call my Congress members or anybody that I know and tell them, please get in through the Zoom. I give them ID and they come in and they can talk with my students about that one. And also, I can teach together with other university professors, and also my student can sit in the same room with other. For example, my university, we are training for the future teachers, and what I do is I invite medical school students, and they sit together in my online classroom, and they can discuss what they do and what's the role of the teachers and the uh, medical doctors, and what is the similarities, what's differences. All these kind of things is possible because of this online classroom. But like you know, this online classroom has many problems. So in Korea case, when we see this one, the 2020 national level academic performance assessment result, the rate of underachieving students increased. Like you see here, a Korean language case from 4.1 to 6.4, and English 3.3 to 7.1, math case 11.8 to 13.4. And here that is the middle school, and high school same. So we can think about why it happens, what's the reasons. So I will tell you about that later. Also, uh, this one shows you that the ninth grader, 11th grader, while with that one, and the rate of medium level student decreased also. Ninth grade English down from 8.7%, and 11th grade English down 7.7%. Like you see here, also rate of underachieving student by locality is the gap widened. Metropolitan schools and small town schools, like you see here, 19 is almost same, but 2020, metropolitan 6.2, but small town 9.6. So like this, the gap become bigger. And so here education divide based on statistics. So like you see here, all the rate of underachieving student in middle schools, it is increased, and also in high school, and the rate of high achieving student in high school, also it shows you the rate of basic livelihood recipients is under 2% versus more than 10% school, means rich area and poor area. Korean case 41.4% versus 18.5%. So it's quite big gap, right? And also there's another research that shows you this kind of problems. And the private tutoring time increasing rate also, high income class, the family case 31% and low income 24%. You can see during this pandemic and the online class, rich and the poor, the kids, the academic achievement level and private education levels changed. Also, social skill development gap also threatened. This also contributes to the widening academic achievement gap. And with existing technology, online education cannot substitute in classroom learning. So many students still need to interact with their teachers and friends for both academic and social development. So the kid who cannot adjust and who cannot study alone well, I name them the weaknesses of online learning. There are four categories: students from vulnerable classes and remote areas, and underachieving students, and low motivation students, and K to 3 students. And not only teachers, there are weaknesses of online teaching also. So digital alien, I call them, or digital immigrants. So this, but like I told you a while ago, there are some teachers who be the Iron Man and really work actively. And here, what I found was this AI and human touch. The direction that digital technology should take is not disconnection or replacement, but a complement to human contact. What I mean is, I want to show you one thing, and I'll just pass by. And here, it just happened a few days ago. When I do the Zoom class, one student used a new, like the trick. He take his picture while he's sitting in the class, and he just show it as a background, and he disappeared. And I found out that because he sit down there, but his picture doesn't move. So I found out and I called him, keep calling him, and in the end he showed up. And so next day I asked him to come to my office and I have lunch with him, and I asked him if he want to be really teacher or not, and if he want to study hard or not. So in the end he admit all what he did, and he promised me that he will do his best. And this kind of things, AI cannot do that. Only human beings can do that. That's why I say what AI cannot do, we humans still can do. And for this kind of Zoom classroom, I make the rules and procedures that they have to follow and let them know ahead. And it really works. And also, I have many new strategies. So through that way, I ask them to join more actively. So also, I use the many quiz stations. That program case student, you know the flipped learning, right? So for the flipped learning, we can use this new technology. So before class, I give them quiz and they should answer. And that program is really convenient. Let you know, let the teacher know what students knows and what student doesn't know, does do not know. So those kind of things really help me also. Anyhow, my time is almost done. So here, let me just tell you my new paradigm. New education paradigm for post-COVID-19, I call it small log education. So teacher and school will be the main agent of school education, but not like before. They will teach and learn in their classroom, but they will use many smart devices. And like I told you, through that devices, you can use AI program, or you can meet other students in other countries, or other teachers, or any society members that you need in the classroom. that's really possible. So I tell them this, we have to utilize a regional center. So this kind of things. So but what I say here is a little different from hybrid instruction or blended learning. Like blended learning case, online learning is main, and just once a week or whatever you meet face to face. But basic is online learning. But what I say is our human beings, especially K to 12 students case, they are not used to and they are not made that way. That just learn through the online. So I tell them main should be the offline, face to face, but use all this kind of the smart devices. Then the learning and teaching will be quite fun than we expected. This is what I want to tell you. So the program that I use today is in Korean AnySet. The virtual studio program. So when you use this kind of virtual studio, the learning might be quite fun. So I purposely use this one. So it was very nice to talk to you. I hope one day I can see you or we can talk more, right? Okay, thanks a lot. Then hope to see you soon. Okay, bye bye.